So this is the admin portal and this is the user portal. So first in the admin portal, when we navigate to the event section, we already have an event on 25th of October. Then we can go to the event dashboard. Last time I had shown the functionality of creating individual volunteers and group volunteers. I'll just create it once again. Let's say I add Teresa as a volunteer for this particular event. The first thing would be an invite would be sent to Teresa. First, as you can see, the status is pending here for now. Teresa has to accept the volunteer invite so that she can join as a volunteer. So this is the user portal and Teresa is logged in. Last time we had discussed the volunteer in the side, like this tab option. Actually, last time I forgot to switch the branches and I created this event. So due to the irrelevant code of event creation, it was causing error in the front end as well. So yeah. So now we create this another event. It is empty event. So in the admin portal, let's go to the volunteer dashboard. I add one of the members here. Add her as a volunteer. Currently her status is pending. Now when we go to the user portal in Teresa, this is the volunteer dashboard. Here we can see these are the upcoming events. This is the O2. In the invitation section, we can see here, this is an invitation to volunteer for event and this is the event O2. So this is an invitation as an individual volunteer. Let's see if she accepts that. Yeah, when she accepts that, it will be added here. Similarly, we can create a group. And when we add her as the member of group, as she hasn't accepted it, it has number of members 0. Similarly, for invitation to join the group will be shown in the user portal for Teresa. This time it would be invitation to join volunteer group, the group name, along with the group, the event which it is associated with. You can accept the invitation. If she accepts it, it will be visible here. So in the user portal, we can see the available groups for this particular event. So in the group 3, this is Teresa. She can by herself request to join that particular group, and when we see it here in the admin portal, in the volunteers, there is a section called request. The admin can see these persons are trying to be volunteer, like these are the requests for volunteers, and the admin can accept it. And yeah, it is volunteered here. This is for group 2, invitation for group 2. The request was for group 3. And last time, there was no relation between actions and volunteers, like they were not integrated till then. But now let's say we create an action. Actions are like tasks for particular events. And here we can select only from the volunteers which are available. We can assign it to volunteer groups as well. These are the volunteer groups which are available for this particular event. Now if we assign it to an individual, Teresa, we can select any hours. We can give allotted hours for event. And once we create it, can see the details here. And here in the user portal, in actions, it will be visible here. The user only has the ability to view the action item and mark it as completed. When I mark it as completed, the allotted hours will be added to user's volunteer profile, and these allotted hours will then be showed on the organization leaderboard. The organization leaderboard is the last module of my GSoC project, wherein we can see which users are actively engaging in the volunteer task, etc. So here in the volunteers section, yeah, here you can see that it was added here. Now if we unmark it like as not complete, it will be updated and it will be marked as 0. Either user can mark the action item as completed, or the admin as well can mark it as completed. And here we can see now it is 0 as we marked it as incomplete. And when we mark it as complete, it will again be updated here. So UI for this thing is left. The I guess last thing which needs to be added for volunteers is uh, here for leaders there would be a section to accept requests. Currently, only the request to join volunteer groups is available for event admin and super admin. It should also be available to the leaders of the group. So here there likely would be a tab for that acceptance of request. And once I add that screen, the volunteer and volunteer group model will be completed. And I have started writing the unit test of for the API, and then I will carry on with the front end as well. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Glen.